Hey, I thought I'd work a few of these factoring problems with you. We have 4x plus 2. We're going to pull out the greatest common factor. A 4 and a 2 only have a 2 in common. There are no x's in common. In my parentheses here, I'm going to put a binomial because I started with a binomial. 2 goes into the 4x, leave me with a 2x, and 2 goes into the 2 one time. That's very important. When you distribute this, you always get back where you started. Problem number 50. 6x squared, 3x have a 3 in common, and we also have an x in common. 3 goes into the 6 two times. We take an x from the x squared, we have an x. 3x goes to the 3x, we put down a 1. It's a nice even cancel. 54, 6x cubed minus 8x has a 2 in common and an x in common. 2 goes into the 6 three times. X from the x cubed leaves me with an x squared. Remember, this power and this power add up to be that power. 2x goes into the negative 8x minus 4. Problem 62. 34 and 16, believe it or not, only have a 2 in common. We have an x squared and a y squared here, an x and a y to the 4th here. We have an x in common, and we have a couple of y's in common. 2 goes into 34 17 times. X from the x squared is a single. Y squared from the y squared is a nice cancel. Plus 2 goes into 16 8 times. X and the x is a nice cancel. Y squared and the y to the 4th be a y squared. Remember, this power add up to be that power. Problem 60. Here we're factoring a trinomial. There are no numbers in common. We do have an x in common. If you take the x from the x cubed, you have an x squared. An x from the 6x squared leaves you still with a 6. Now down to an x. X from the negative 4x minus 4. If you have a trinomial, you must have a trinomial here. Number 70. 15, 9, and 3, and 9 have a 3 in common. There are no x's in common. 3 goes into 15 5 times. We bring down the x squared. 3 goes into 9 3 times. Lovely. And 3 goes into the 9 on the end, also 3 times. Problem 74. 24, 8, and 4 have a 4 in common. And we have x's everywhere. We have 6 here, 4 here, 3 here. Means you have 3 in common. 4 goes into 24 6 times. X cubed from the x to the 6 is an x cubed. Again, remember, these powers add up to be that. 4 goes into 8 2 times. X cubed from the x to the 4th is a single. 4 goes into the negative 4 1. And x cubed to the next cubed is a nice even cancel. Hey, I hope that helped. Have a nice day.